Oh shoot. Hello? Hello? Okay. I'm gonna see. Oh, it's finally working now. Man, I apologize, y'all. Oh, it's finally working now. Alright, guys. We are officially starting the stream. Ignore the earlier 40 minutes. Because, yeah, I don't know what happened. I really don't. Shoot. I need to turn my freaking need to turn my stuff on. My chat. Oh, I just don't think nobody in chat. Let's play some Roblox. Yo, is my controller gonna connect? Yo, it is not trying to connect. How do I? Yo, how do I do this? Oh my gosh. Why is it not connecting? Bro. Bro, how do I connect? I got 2 viewers. Yo. Yo, if you viewing right now, type in the chat. How do I connect? How do I connect my controller to my PC? Yo, we might have to play this. We might have to play this game. We might have to play this Fortnite game without I don't got Fortnite. Yo, no way. I know I got Fortnite. Chat. How do I not have Fortnite? I'm stuck playing Roblox now. This game's so fun, bro. I'm about to play Obby. Oh my gosh, these all look pretty easy. Ooh. Wait. Let's play this. This one look good. Check my chat again. Anybody still in the chat? Oh no, they love you. I'm just stream all day. Hopefully I get one viewer. Oh, that's gonna open my screen. Can't even see it. There we go. I still can't see that for some reason. Wait. Oh. Wait. I still can't see that for some I need another monitor or something. Let me search it up. How do I see chat on my own screen? Yo, how do I see chat on my screen on monitor? Do normal mode. But what the chat? What? Yo, how do I?
Okay.
Yo, guys, what's up? What's
Yeah.
up? What's up?
Because I was just on the phone.
Yo, how do we play this
No,
game?
she left her big mama's house. Her big mama came to get her. You
I think
finna
I'm not.
jump with me? Ready? Steady? Yeah,
All
ready?
right,
3, 2, 1.
ready? Three, two, one. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm the best. I'm on level 14, 15.
I
Wait, what?
failed. Me
Oh
too.
shoot!
Ready? Go.
Let's go. Woo! Oh my gosh, this is my first time. I'm goaded. I'm goaded. All right, 3, 2, 1. I'm about to little killer now. Oh my gosh, this game is easy. 3, 2. Yeah, this game is light work, bro.
I made it.
This game is light work. Holy easy. Really just stay in one spot.
Let me see this one.
Oh, this is too easy. Wait. Oh, okay. This actually cool. Low key.
We
Okay,
made it.
not gonna lie, I low key did not do 20 levels. Like, this game is easy, dog. Just really get outside of it. Just that simple. Oh, this is free. This is so free. Okay, this one actually might be a little hard. Oh, too easy. But if I hit this, I'll die. Why are these games so easy? That's only because I was the first person. I was trying to be different. It's just still easy. Yeah, I was trying to be different.
They're right here.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. Go. Cereal. Not even at my house. Have to dumb down. Yeah, you can go yourself real quick. Huh? Go.
Oh my gosh.
I failed.
Okay.
Me
Okay.
too.
I got it. I wonder if anybody's chatting in the chat.
He'd actually got to do something for Nana.
Let's
I'm
check
in
the
here
chat. Let's
too.
check the chat. I got 2 views. Oh my gosh. I got 2 views. I'm just keep doing it every day. Keep my phone up open so I can see my screen. Just keep my phone open.
Now I see you. But why does this must
Never know who
that
chatted.
stop blocking her? That's not crazy. Come on. No. Take it. I'm broken. I'm sorry. Hold up. Hold up.
Wait, oh, let's try this.
Cool. Cool. No. Oh, no.
Wait, what the?
Cool.
What the?
I do not want to die you.
What is?
Come on, Alicia. Come on, Alicia. What? Okay. Yeah.
Wait, what I do? Art click, OBS, and window projector source. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what?
Oh, hey, Alicia. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. I'm going to look.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stop. I don't know what I'm doing.
What up?
I got 3 views.
No, no, no.
Bro, oh my gosh, Roblox, stop trying to ban me, bro. Play this game.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, if you guys are enjoying, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Follow, please.
Oh, yeah.
My phone not downloading. Wait, oh, I can open. I'm about to get on Fortnite. Yeah, I'm about to get on Fortnite. Too easy, bro. New game. Too easy. Let's try this one. Yeah. This music kind of gas though. I'm gonna go right, right, bro. This nigga suck, bro. Yeah, that means you have to get turned off. This music freaking suck, bro. What, bro? Bro. Uh, okay, key move. Turn this light down. Alright. Okay, okay. Bro, what's my guessing skills, bro? Like, what is my guessing skills, bro? I'm about to get on Fortnite. Gang, what? It's downloading? Gotta be kidding me, bro. Need some people to talk to, bro. There's nobody in my chat. But I'm gonna just keep grinding. Can't wait to get famous, bro. I don't know what game to play, yo. Cause I'm in stars tonight. So watch me break that fast at night. Hey, shining through the city with the light. Y'all know a group I love?
1,000 subs right now.
And this milestone was crucial, as it finally indicated to Speed that continuing with his daily streams would be worthwhile, and with perseverance and consistency, something might eventually become of this channel. Throughout the rest of 2020 and early 2021, Speed would continue streaming and uploading every single day, to a point where he gave up on everything else in his life, including school and sports.
I kind of gave up on school. I kind of gave up on everything that I had to my old life and just put everything onto my stream. I streamed every day. I didn't care about nothing nothing else but YouTube, streaming.
But abandoning his schoolwork wouldn't go unnoticed, as his grades in school would begin to slip rapidly, resulting in a huge fight between him and his mom.
She told me to quit,
Yeah.
or I'm leaving. Like, you know, or like, you can't do this in my house. So I'm like, I'm out.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm out. You know, like, I'm not about to stop. Like, I was already averaging like 20 viewers. I had like 2,000 subs.
You're right.
Like, I'm already going.
After being kicked out of his mother's house, Speed would relocate to his dad's house in Detroit, which is where things would begin to pick up for his streaming career. After moving in with his dad in Detroit, Speed finally had the space and freedom he desperately needed to focus fully on his dream of becoming a streamer.
I moved to my dad in Detroit. Then I kept going. I used to stream with my dad's at it. Yeah, I was just at my dad's at it. My dad didn't really care. My dad let me. Shout out to my dad.
Right.
Shout out to my mom too.
Finally, he could stream as much and as loudly as he wanted. However, that freedom came at a cost. He was completely isolated from his old life, which left him lonely and depressed.
I moved to Michigan with my dad. I was just doing YouTube every single day. I was just a lonely guy. I had no friends. Nobody takes or call me. The people in these pictures didn't take or call me. I was just focused on YouTube.
But despite struggling with intense isolation and loneliness, Speed did not give up. Over the following months, Speed would continue streaming every single day without fail, steadily growing his channel to 50,000 subscribers by early 2021, and he'd officially gone from a nobody to a small streamer. However, Speed wouldn't stay a small YouTuber for long, because his small community of subscribers had fallen in love with the iconic rage moments from his streams that they began clipping and reposting them on TikTok, where they'd go viral, gaining millions upon millions of views.
What the fuck? Get off my dick, man!
After seeing the success of his rage moment clips on TikTok, Speed would go on to start a new trope that got his growing fanbase even more excited: barking.
Bark for the one-time daddy.
The hilarious nature of Speed's barking attracted more and more people to his streams, and on the 20th of April, 2021, exactly 1 year since his first stream post-COVID, Speed would hit the incredible milestone of 100,000 subscribers.
Oh my goodness, y'all, come on!
Did you forget about my mother? PLZZ.
We did it, man.
$99.
We fucking did it, dog.
And the growth wouldn't stop there, as Speed would go on to hit 200,000 subscribers 1 month later.
Come on! Ah! Ah!
Then 300,000 subscribers 20 days after that.
Come on!
Chat. Love you.
Come on!
Absolutely
300K.
crazy.
However, while everything seemed to be going incredibly well for Speed, there was somewhat of a problem in his personal life that would bring him to one of the most challenging points in his life. In the summer of 2021, while iShowSpeed's prominence on the internet was continuing to rise, it would come to his mom's attention that he had given up on school to instead focus on his burgeoning streaming career.
So I dropped out my sophomore year. I was failing all my grades my sophomore year. Then my mom was like, hell no. You know, she put a stop to it. She called my dad. I moved back. Yeah, then I moved back in with my mom for my junior year.
Okay.
So I gained my credit for my sophomore year and my junior, because my mom, she was on it. She put me in an online class.
Speed explained that shortly after moving back to his mother's house in Ohio, everything seemed to be going well for him. However, within no time, the same issues that had driven him out of his mother's home the first time would soon start to resurface.
Real shit, bro. Shit is annoying as fuck, bro. I can't do fucking shit, bro. What do you mean, be quiet? It's be quiet. It's 8:23. Chat, if y'all wonder why I start my streams early, it's because of her. That's the reason why I'm starting my streams early. Because she got a rule of saying everybody need to be quiet at 11 o'clock p.m. So basically, nobody can make noise at 11 o'clock p.m.
For this reason, Speed would begin streaming right after dinner, around 8 p.m., hoping to get a couple of hours of streaming before the curfew hit. However, this only seemed to quiet things down for a short while. As Speed continued with his daily streams, his online notoriety and subscriber count would only keep growing, pushing him to 400,000 subscribers.
Super chat.
400K!
Last $3.
We did it! We did it!
Then 500,000 subscribers less than 12 hours later.
Oh my god.
However, because of his loud and energetic streams, which he'd sometimes do in the middle of the night when his mum and siblings were sleeping,
Come on, chat. Hey, chat, I know it's 5 a.m., y'all, chat. I know it's 5 a.m. It's too early. What you mean it's too early? Tell me about that.
he'd always get in trouble with his mother, which would first unfold on camera during his 600,000 subscriber celebration stream.
Sub up, bro. Come on, bro, 'cause I'm tired of this shit, y'all. Come on, bro. Just sub up on some real shit, chat. I swear to God, chat. Shut the fuck up. Hey, man, I love y'all boys, man. I love y'all boys, bro. You know what, bro? I'm not about to let a fucking, you know what? You know what? I want to yell so bad, you feel me? You feel me? You know what, bro? You know what? Hell no. 600K! 600K! Mom,
I don't give a fuck.
Alright, okay, alright.
I don't give a fuck.
Alright.
I'm gonna be on the recording.
Okay.
But despite experiencing such an anticlimactic
Hey, that
end
shit-
to his stream due to the fight with his mom, Speed
funny,
did not
but-
give up on streaming. And while the situation kinda limited his ability to stream freely in the
I
short
forget how young he was, but like, I think 600K probably could have moved out for sure.
run, the whole fight sort of proved to be a positive for him, considering he got a lot of free publicity from it. Because of this, as well as a very supportive fan base that had grown to love his antics, Speed would go on to gain an additional 200,000 subscribers within the next 24 hours, bringing his total subscriber count to 800,000 subscribers.
Oh my God. Dog. What is going on? My goodness. Damn. I couldn't even go to sleep. Like this shit just woke me up. Like I swear to God. This shit just woke me up, bro. Like I can't even take this in, bro.
However, Speed would end up getting into another altercation with his mom before the stream was over.
Come on, man. You gotta come in. You got to, man. 800K.
Boy, I'm doing a recording. Congratulations.
800K.
All right, congratulations.
What? Just a congratulations.
I gotta do my own job.
But despite the anger and frustration, Speed kept on pushing, and the next few days would prove to be monumental for his channel, as he would go on to hit 1 million subscribers the very next day.
1 million. 1 million, bro. Damn.
Speed's growth at this point was astronomical, as he'd gained 300,000 subscribers in 24 hours. And that was just the beginning, because the very next day, he'd wake up to an astonishing 1.5 million subscribers.
1.5! 1.5! Let's go!
However, despite experiencing this massive breakthrough in his streaming career, Speed's relationship with his mum was at an all-time low, leading to a few tough months for Speed behind the scenes. Throughout the rest of 2021, while Speed's channel continued to experience an astronomical growth spurt, the fights that had been happening between him and his mom would take a whole new turn, and it would all unfold on camera during his 1.7 million subscriber celebration stream.
Shit, come on, turn me up!
Shut the hell up.
Mom, come on. Why she always doing that shit? You know what, bro? Fuck this shit. You know what, chat? I'm some real shit. Like, I'm really, you know what? I'm fucking tired of this shit. I can't get high. You know what, chat? You know what, y'all? I'm about to, what the fuck? Like, come on. Like, I just want to, fuck, man. Come on. I just want to get hype, man. I can't.
And that was just the beginning of it. Over the following months, his mom would repeatedly interrupt his streams.
Today is Friday! Y'all know we gotta stream every Friday!
Mindset.
Friday, baby. Thank God it's Friday, baby.
Slap him,
Shut the fuck! Ah, bro,
Quit
what is you
cussing. Quit
doing?
cussing. Quit cussing.
Dang, man! No, I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the game.
and cut off his internet.
Mom, get out! So now my mom wanna cut off the internet now? My mom wanna cut off the internet. While I'm sitting here on YouTube doing what I love to do. You see how that sound? Why you cut off the internet?
Quit cussing. You know what? I asked you to quit cussing. Quit cussing. Quit cussing.
However, Speed did not let these challenges discourage him. In fact, they only seemed to motivate him to work even harder. After hitting the impressive milestone of 2 million subscribers, Speed began doing collaborative streams with other online personalities, a trend that began after meeting Aiden Ross in July of 2021.
Everybody in the chat right now, finally, yes sir, I've been waiting on it.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
We here.
After seeing the success of doing these collaborative streams, Speed would go on to double down on this format, becoming a regular member of Aiden Ross's E-Date streams from that point forward.
So look, I have no chance of getting you.
No chance. I'm sorry.
Like, really?
Like zero.
And you think these two guys like you? Do you think they really like you? You feel me?
Bro, I like her.
Hey,
Yeah,
I like
you
her.
gonna
Hey,
say that?
I
Hey,
like
come
her.
on,
Hey, hold
Speed.
on.
I like
Hey, stop,
her.
hold on. No,
I like
come
her.
on. No, shut the. Hey, Cobb, bro. Hey, you feel me? Hold on. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to this female right here. Do you think these two guys like you?
Nigga, I don't like her, nigga. It's me, nigga. I like her, nigga. I like her, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm not about to talk about that, nigga. What? Nigga, it's me, nigga. It's me. Let me calm down.
But this was only the beginning, as Speed would start experimenting with IRL streams, which further expanded his reach.
Y'all been asking for an IRL stream. Everybody been telling me to do IRL stream, man. So chat. We're doing our first IRL stream. I'm kind of nervous. I ain't been outside in so long, bro.
And the shift from gaming to collaborative and IRL streams proved to be excellent for the growth of the channel, because in the 6 months between July 2021 and January 2022, Speed would go from 2 million to a whopping 4 million subscribers.
Let's go! Let's go! Now that's 4 million.
Bro.
Now that's 4 million.
And with this massive subscriber growth propelling him to the forefront of both YouTube and Twitch, it seemed like Speed was ready to take on the world. However, it wouldn't take long before Speed found himself embroiled in a major controversy, ultimately resulting in a permanent ban from Twitch. On the 11th of December 2021, after quickly becoming a fan favorite on Aiden Ross's E-Date streams, Speed would be invited again and paired on a date with popular Instagram influencer Ash Cash. However, what began as a lighthearted interaction would quickly spiral out of control.
Say if we're the last 2 people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue. No! Reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids, no.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Gee,
You're not stopping me. If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Come on.
I will.
Hold up. Chill out. Just, you're good.
My fault.
I'm tripping. You're good.
I'm tripping. I'm thinking I'm on Omegle.
Speed would understandably be kicked out of the E-Date following this interaction, and his Twitch account would get perma-banned a couple days later for harassment reasons. But despite finding himself embroiled in controversy, his subscriber count continued to grow, largely because his audience had already become accustomed to his loud and often chaotic personality that had made him stand out in the first place.
Please, Speed, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful as shit, bro. The fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Somebody commented.
Stop fucking laughing, bro. Look at you smiling, bro. You disrespectful as shit, bro. You don't like your fans? You don't like your fans? Why you laughing at your fans, bro? Nah, real shit, disrespectful as shit, bro. I'm not fucking laughing, Speed.
And with the backing of this rapidly growing fan base and an intense streaming schedule, Speed's channel would go on to gain another 2 million subscribers by March of 2022, bringing his total count to 6 million subscribers.
6 million, baby. 6 million, baby. 6 million, baby. 6 mil, baby. Let's go, bro.
It was also at the peak of this success that Speed would begin a new endeavor that would propel his brand into absolute stardom, essentially turning his name from that loud and chaotic streamer to a household name known across the world. On the 4th of March 2022, iShowSpeed would hit the Go Live button on YouTube like any other day.
Bro, what just happened, bro?
However, what nobody, including Speed, knew was that just a few minutes into the stream, his life was going to change forever.
Bradley
What do I do? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, Omegle. Or is it Monkey? Omi TV.
donated
Earl, my
£1
boy.
and 79 pence through Super Chat. What soccer football team do you support?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Suey. Simple as that, bro.
Those 3 words, while seemingly insignificant at the time, would go on to change the trajectory of Speed's career forever. Once this clip escaped its niche corner of the internet, it spread like wildfire. The countless reposts, retweets, and TikTok re-uploads propelled it to millions of viewers. And virtually overnight, Speed had been introduced to an audience he never even knew existed, one that stretched far beyond the borders of the United States. To understand the scale of the audience he was about to tap into, consider this. The FIFA World Cup attracts viewership that makes the
Wait, bro. There you go.
wildfire. The countless reposts, retweets, and TikTok re-uploads propelled it to millions of viewers. And virtually overnight, Speed had been introduced to an audience he never even knew existed, one that stretched far beyond the borders of the United States. To understand the scale of the audience he was about to tap into, consider this. The FIFA World Cup attracts viewership that makes the Super Bowl look relatively small. And by being a fanboy of Ronaldo, Speed had just opened the door to that audience.
OMG. Portugal!
Bro, I love Speed. I love Ronaldo too, but honestly, I like Lamine Yamal a lot. Ronaldo is good though. I am Miller. I am boy. How was I to not access game? This is stupid.
After seeing the success of these clips, Speed would go on to double down on making soccer-oriented content, and to say the videos performed well would be a massive understatement. The insane views Speed received from these videos prompted him to pick up a soccer ball and go outside. And within no time, all his streams, videos, and viral moments were all leading to one iconic moment: meeting Ronaldo.
Yo, chat, y'all think one day I'll meet Ronaldo, y'all? I want to meet him one day, bro.
And on the 17th of June, 2023, approximately 1 year since going viral for being a Ronaldo fan, Speed would finally get to meet the man he'd admired for so long.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my god, Ronaldo! Oh my god! Oh my god, take a picture! Take a picture! Take a picture, please, please! Oh my god, I love you, bro!
However, in his pursuit of meeting Cristiano Ronaldo, Speed got to discover something else. He had fans all around the world, and the traveling IRL streams allowed him to meet and interact with them.
I have a lot of fans in the European countries, you know, and for me to really reach out to them and feel connected to them, I did streams there, and that led to where I'm at right now, 2024, where I'm traveling the whole world of streaming.
Speed's YouTube channel would continue to grow throughout the rest of 2023 and 2024, to the point where he'd have 1 million concurrent viewers during his stream in Indonesia.
Oh my god! 1 million live viewers! 1 million!
Each of these elements propelled Speed's channel to the top of YouTube, pushing him past 10 million, 20 million, and eventually 54 million subscribers by May of 2026. However, beyond the subscriber growth and online success, Speed has accomplished something far more important, repairing his relationship with his mom.
My mom always supported me, you know. She just didn't understand it.
Correct.
You know, I really love my mom. You know, she, even now to this day, she still supports me. She still does her little mom talks. You know, I love the mom talks.
Right.
You know, of her yapping.
What iShowSpeed has achieved is inspiring to many, and we hope to see him go on to achieve even more.
I really fell in love with this game of streaming. Streaming really allowed me to express myself in so many ways and just show who I am.
Almost, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? But the passion that I have for streaming and the love that I have for streaming, I'm not gonna stop, you know? And I love y'all boys. Sir!
Man. That's crazy. Dang. How do I? Yo, why can't I start though? Why can't I start? I don't get. How do I? What's my chat at right now? Oh, I got a view. Oh, I got a view. See. Oh, I got a view. See. Wait. Oh, it's gonna make it echo. Okay. Okay. Bro. How do I? Can y'all be quiet? Bro. Really hope I can't hear that, bro. My baby cousin, bro. That dude loud. Use your camera on only TV. You need to grant permission in your browser and operating system. And ensure no other apps are blocking it. How is no other apps blocking it? That's how? Virtual camera? Bro, so I tap start virtual camera and control docs. I don't see that though. Mm. We're gonna try to unblock this on me TV thing, bro. Or just let's I just can't use on me TV. All right, bet we going we go Fortnite not trying to download. So how is it? How is it not downloading though? Bro, I love Cordis, bro.
Ray Asian Boy is known for saying and doing the wildest things on stream because he knows it'll get attention. He 100% has no filter, and that has become a problem time and time again. And people have actually reached their breaking point.
Casually explain billionaires.
Now, the difference between an average person and a billionaire is essentially zero. Unfortunately, about 9 of them. Nevertheless, if you're a regular person, you walk around the same streets as both the Riff, the RAF, and professionals all the same. You probably know people who still live at home, friends slumming it with roommates, couples sharing a 2-bedroom, and high earners with a single family home, a dog, 2 kids, and the white picket fence, giving you a decent perspective of life for the average person. But when you're so rich that money basically doesn't matter, everything changes completely. One unavoidable...
I think the best example that I've always... or the best thing that I've heard about billionaires... that really like encompasses it is you're like a citizen of your country, right? Like you're an American, you're German, right? You're whatever country you're from. Once you become a billionaire, you're no longer just like a rich guy that lives here. You're basically like now thrown into this grouped pool of like ultra rich nomads.
Oh shoot, my my phone.
Ads. Like billionaires don't stay in specific spots usually. Like they don't belong anywhere. They're like their own walking country. They have that much money.
Characteristic of becoming a billionaire is that you end up in such an isolated social circle that you often cease to relate to the common person and your life becomes unrecognizable. For this reason,
yeah, like at what amount of money are you unable to like relate to an average person? I wouldn't even say it's necessarily billionaires. Like you could be if you have like $500 million, I think somebody said 50 mil. I feel like $50 million, you're super rich, but you could still relate to like people, right? You could go to a bar and talk to someone. You know what I mean? Like Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler, super rich, but you could like chirp at him in basketball. You could have a conversation with him at a bar, you know? But Elon Musk, what are me and Elon Musk going to relate on any personal level? Nothing. Like literally nothing. Me and Donald Trump, never going to have a conversation. Like you don't have any relatability with that individual.
That's relatable.
Billionaires actually have more in common with the homeless than they do with most people.
Like, how do people like Donald Trump, bro? Well, actually, I don't even talk
Doesn't pay
politics.
taxes, undiagnosed mental illness, on the kind of drugs you don't even know how to get, and never even heard of the Epstein files.
What do people say that Elon Musk is on? Like Adderall or something? Like absurd amounts of like he takes like stimulants or some shit. I don't know. It's just like when you're that rich, ketamine. Yeah, probably ketamine, bro. When you're that rich, you could just be high all the time and like he could dead ass be a meth addict and like you wouldn't know. Because he just has so much money that he could just like pay to fix himself.
Now, it's natural to look at your life where you work 40 hours a week for just enough to scrape by and think, how does someone even get to be a billionaire in the first place? It's really pretty simple. At some point or another, we've all had the genius thought, what if 1 million people just gave me $1? It would barely inconvenience them, but then I would have $1 million. While most of us stop at this fantasy, impressed by our own raw ingenuity, some people throughout history have gone further, extrapolated on this scheme, and invented what is known today as a business. As an example, Reed Hastings and Mark...
Yeah, but aren't most billionaires born very well? Like, most billionaires are not self-made, if I'm right. I think most people that are billionaires...
Like, only like LeBron, Michael Jordan, and like, I don't know who
had
else.
family members that were
Selena Gomez.
multi-hundred millionaires, and then their parents were very rich, right? Like, down the line for like 250 years, they've had a long stream of wealth that has slowly kind of accumulated over the course of businesses.
Like, what would you even do with $1 billion? I can't even fathom that. Like, I don't even know what I would do. Like, $1,000 is already a lot to me. Yes, I know I'm broke, but I don't even know what I would do with $100,000. I mean, I probably just like go into acting school, you know, try to get better at singing and dancing, and move into like my own apartment, but I will still have like $40,000, $50,000 to spend for free, I think. So like that's already a lot of money. Like what would I don't know what I'd do with $1 million.
That they've created. That's not true. I don't know.
I mean, invest,
I kind of want to look that up. 67% of billionaires are self-made, meaning they accumulated their wealth independently. 33% inherited theirs. However, the portion varies significantly by country. And I also think, bro, because you could technically be a self-made billionaire if you inherited a shitload of money. You know what I mean? You could still be a self-made...
Yeah, like, if you're born into a family that already has 100 mil to 10 mil, bro. I mean, you got a lot of resources already, so...
billionaire, but you were still inheriting $250 million, like, at birth, right? Like, your parents are turbo rich. Oh, self-made versus inherited off of country. Germany has the most inherited billionaires. Why? Germany, Spain, Mexico, Belgium, Italy.
That makes sense, the Mexico part. From what I know. Probably like cartel just pass it on, somebody dies, something like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Don't take nothing I say.
Have very high rates of born billionaires. The total wealth of all billionaires worldwide increased by 13.4% between 2024 and 2025. The USA is home to the most billionaires.
Mark Randolph thought, what if you give me $16 every month and I mail you Shrek 2 on DVD? Easy $6.5 billion. Elon Musk said, what if you give me $8,000 and I pretend to give you a self-driving car every year for the next decade? Richest man on earth.
What if I promise that we're going to have robots self-serving us in our houses every year and people buy it every year?
Mark Zuckerberg said, what if I give you an app that collects all of your personal information in a giant database that I own, and you give me a heat lamp and a bowl of grasshoppers? To really drive home how much wealth...
What? Well, because he's a lizard person.
...in a bowl of grasshoppers. To really drive home how much wealth billionaires have, when someone says they're a billionaire, they're one of only 800 people in the United States. In contrast, if someone says they're a millionaire, it means they have a house. Well, politically, it's...
Dude, how many millionaires are in the U.S.? A lot.
Probably like 100 million. Well, like, no, not that much, like 50 million.
Being a millionaire is actually fairly common because it was different in like the early 2000s. But like $1 million in 2000 today, $1 million in 2000 is almost 2 million today, 1.8. Like the value of the dollar has effectively 50% halved. How many millionaires are in the U.S.?
It's at least 50 mil.
23 millionaires. 23 million millionaires, which is what? Like 8% of the population. Like, you encounter millionaires on a daily basis.
It's commonplace for progressives to hate billionaires because they epitomize late-stage capitalism.
Not only 23 million.
I don't make fun of billionaires because I have an ideological bone to pick. I make fun of them because they're really fucking weird. Recently,
Is a millionaire just hitting 1 million or having a million? A millionaire is somebody...
Yeah, I think that's somebody that's consistently over a million. Like, not just hitting a million. If you hit a million, it's been that shit. I think a millionaire is somebody that makes a salary of $1 million, right?
That has a net worth, meaning all of their assets and liquidity combined equate to $1 million. Same thing with billionaires. Most billionaires don't have, like, Elon Musk doesn't have $400 billion in a bank account, right? But if you add up all of his value and worth, it is up to that amount.
Peter Thiel, a tech billionaire and right-wing ideas guy, appeared on a pod.
Like, if you have $20,000 in your bank account, but you own a $30,000 car and a $200,000 house, your net worth is $250,000.
Podcast and was asked.
So if that ever reaches $1 million, you're a millionaire.
If he thought the human.
But there is a difference between being a millionaire net worth-wise and also having $1 million.
Human race should survive. He then stammered over the question for 15 seconds before reluctantly.
Having that much of a net worth isn't rich. Oh, no, it's not. Being a millionaire net worth, dude, most of your parents' cumulative wealth income might be, not most, a lot of the people in this chat have parents that are millionaires. Not money liquidity-wise, but like they own, your family has 2 cars, a house, right? Shit like that.
Answering with the classic, yes, but. Now, I'm no expert in media training, but as I frequently tell Putin, Hamas, and Benjamin Netanyahu on our weekly Zoom meetings, the correct answer to human rights questions is always to say yes right away, and only reveal later that you had your fingers crossed out of frame. Billionaires like Thiel are almost alarmingly out of touch with how to communicate with the general public, because even though he can understand a regular person's life conceptually, he can't relate to them on a personal level. For example, I get really hot at night when I go to bed, so I like to turn the temperature way down, whereas Thiel prefers to sleep in a deep freezer he lays down like a sarcophagus.
Why does bro look like that, bro? Like...
Now, the good news is that not all billionaires base their whole personality on World of Warcraft expansions and name their company after...
It's also like the job you have, man, right? I worked at GNC. I held a regular job, but for a very short amount of time. My job is so different than a normal person's, like, 9 to 5. So I can conceptually understand what it's like to be an electrician, but I will never truly get the life of somebody that has to wake up at 5 a.m., be at work by 6, and be done by 3, right?
The magic rock Sauron used to corrupt weak minds and manipulate their will. Warren Buffett, for example, has not only pledged all of his wealth to charity after he dies, but he also still lives a very humble life in his house in Omaha that he bought in 1958 using the change he picked up off the ground. Nevertheless, most billionaires don't do much to shake off the public image that their whole existence is just about lording over their minimum wage warehouse workers as they Zillow the next 2,000 hectares of farmland to buy, sip their cognac, and mutter to their Siamese cat what pleasure it brings them to see the peasants toiling for their coin. But this isn't how billionaires run companies, this is how Mr. Beast comes up with video ideas. The ethical question of should there be billionaires at all is one of the most hot-button issues around right now because wealth inequality has been steadily increasing decade over decade. And
yeah, the average CEO makes, in the 70s, the average CEO made like 200 times what the average worker in their company made. Now it's like fucking 5,000 or some bullshit.
Many people believe that billionaires don't pay their fair share. This is of course ridiculous, as billionaires get divorced all the time. With that said, it is a common belief that if the government were to confiscate everyone's personal wealth above $999 million, this would lead to a dramatic improvement in the standard of living for the average person.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, taxing all of it. Like,
Yeah, if he, bro, make Elon Musk pay $2 billion in taxes, bro, and spread it throughout the states.
you can't ever have more. I love the one TikTok where it's like, after $1 billion, we're gonna take all of your money above that, and in its place, we will name a dog park after you. You'll get a dog park. You will get a dog park, and you'll get a plaque that said, "I won at life." Like, because I mean, bro, what else is there to do, man? You could have $999 million, but at some point, it's like, yeah, man, we just gotta take your shit. And if it's net worth, like, because Elon Musk is worth, what, $430 billion right now? He doesn't have that. But, like, his annual income should just, like, he shouldn't make money. Like, at some point, you shouldn't be profiting because, like, you are so fucking rich. You're unfathomably rich.
Problem is, even if you were to yoink every stock, bond, and square inch of real estate a billionaire owns, liquidate all of it to straight cash while somehow getting market value, in the US you would get about $6.22 trillion, which would cover 11 months of government spending, or every person in the country would get a one-time payment of around $18,000. While this is nothing to scoff at, if you're one of the people who says we should eat the rich, it's important to consider that the average inheritance in the US is $46,000, meaning you
Top 1% average inheritance, $719K. Next 9% average $174,000. What, like what you're going to get when your parents die?
would make more money if you ate just one of your parents. Now, because they can't yet buy more of it, billionaires are experts at managing their time. While flying private is out of reach for most of us, there are other tips you can copy from billionaires to save time in your own life. For example, when I make a new account on a website, I save time by letting Chrome auto-generate an encrypted password. I got this idea from Elon Musk, who uses the same technique to name his children. When you
I thought you're not allowed to name your kid shit with like numbers and symbols. Isn't his kid's name like Z23 or some shit? XAE12?
basically reach level 99 in capitalism, you might ask yourself, what do I do now? Not to worry, once you've reached the level cap...
Yeah, you should get like, if you're a billionaire, they should just start taking your money after $1 billion. And you just get like a YouTube plaque, like your own YouTube plaque being like, congratulations.
There's still plenty of side quests for you to do. While most regular people spend their time playing video games, doing arts and crafts, or playing a sport, billionaires can choose more exotic things like getting bullied on Twitter, criticizing the Chinese government exactly one time, paying pro athletes to make you feel talented, leaving the planet in search of any novelty that will make the emptiness go away, paying to boost your Path of Exile account, then streaming it to prove to anyone who...
Bro, literally, it's like, bro, life, I don't want to say life becomes boring, man, but there's nothing to strive towards outside of, like, general success in other things. And I'm not saying I feel bad for billionaires at all, but, like, once you have unlimited money, effectively, you could, like, pay for experiences and stuff, but, like, what do you strive for? What do you do? They strive to make more money? Yeah, they just strive to be the richest person.
Exploring the bottom of the ocean to uncover its lost secrets, and of course exploring the bottom of the ocean and then dying instantly. In reality, when you're worth even hundreds of millions of dollars...
Dude, how long ago was Ocean Gate? Wasn't it 2 years ago now? I feel like I always perceive it in my brain as like semi-recent, but it's like a long-ass time ago. Yeah, in 2023, bro. It happened over 2 years ago. I keep thinking it was like last fall.
You can pretty much have anything you want. Penthouses, luxury cars, private chef, private plane, giant house, and another giant house in a poor country that kinda sucks but has good weather, and you're not sure if purchasing power parity means the gardeners are getting paid well by their standards, or if you just own slaves. With this in mind, if you are a billionaire, it's actually pretty hard to think of a way to flex on multi-millionaires, meaning the 23-year-olds on Raya who look like they're 35 aren't gonna message you back. That is of course until you remember what separates the centimillionaires from the billionaires. Big boat. Ask a girl if she'd rather be stuck in the middle of a...
That really is like I think the biggest sign of wealth is owning boats. Like a big boat. Not like a little dinghy or like a sports fisher. If you own a yacht, you're rich. That is you own a yacht, you're rich. Or a private jet, you're rich. But then you own like a mega yacht. Now you're like at a level of wealth that the average person will never see or experience. Like, even if you're not rich yourself, there might be a moment in your life where you get to go on a big boat, but you'll never step foot on a fucking mega yacht. You're never going to step foot on a fucking mega yacht.
A forest with a random bear or a random man, and she picks the bear every...
Yachts are so sick. Yeah, they're just such a waste of money. It's the epitome of a fuck you purchase because you'll just set cash on fire for owning it. Like, say the yacht's $50 million, you're going to spend fucking $5 million to just upkeep that yacht. Like, every year. Even if you don't use it. Because you're going to have like a full deckhand. You're going to have people that have to take care of it, upkeep it, make sure it's still working. Right? Like, it's not easy or cheap to own a boat.
Every time. Ask a girl if she'd rather be stuck in the middle of the ocean with a random shark or stuck in the middle of the ocean with a random Saudi man, and she picks Muhammad every time. This is because men in the forest are broke, meaning they'll try to touch your boob. Whereas men on yachts are rich, meaning they have grown weary of material desires and flew you out business class for your quirky personality. While no one has tried to sex traffic me yet, the closest I've been able to get so far was when I was on...
Well, dude, that's like, didn't we watch a video about how common it is that, like, attractive women on social media get paid, like, 50 grand or whatever to fly to Dubai and, like, poop on a guy and then fly back or some shit?
A holiday in France several years ago and made a day trip to Monaco. Now, for people not in the know, Monaco is a tiny sovereign nation basically inside France and is like a Vatican City tax haven for the ultra wealthy.
What? Yeah, no, I'm serious. That's like there's so many women that openly talk about how, like, Saudi billionaires will pay them, or just billionaires in general, will pay them like 40 grand to, like, fly out in first class for like a day, go like poop in a guy's mouth and then fly back.
They have a little garden you can look at near the Monte Carlo casino, which was the only thing I could afford. And as you walk through, you're like,
I don't think I could do that, man. I can't imagine being in that. I understand that's a shitload of money, but like, dude, being the woman that's like, I gotta squat over this, I gotta poop in this guy, like he wants me to poop in his mouth. Like, that's like a different, that's not even like, I'm not like trying to like kink shame, bro. That's like another level, though. Being like, I'm going to fly you out to poop.
Oh, look, a little building. Hopefully this one's a bathroom. Nope, just another Audemars Piguet watch kiosk. Then you pee on it.
That is not a kink. I don't know, dude. I just feel like what amount of money is that worth doing?
Anyway, because you're in Europe. Other than this neat oceanographic museum, what I thought was the coolest part of Monaco was the port, which was divided into...
I mean, like, nothing, you could pay me nothing for somebody to do that to me, like...
sections based on how important people in Monaco thought you were. In the very inner part of the harbor, you have the literal wage slave section, which is basically all the yachts that I would see back home. Then there's Worthless, which had the biggest yachts I have ever seen in real life prior to this. After that, you have Starter Yacht, which are like floating New York City penthouses. Then
like, holy shit, dude. Imagine owning that. And then they have a house. You know what I mean? Then they have a house. That boat is bigger than most people's homes. And they don't, not even most, like 90% of people's house. They have a houses. Then like, holy shit, dude. Imagine owning that. And then they have a house. You know what I mean? Then they have a house. That boat is bigger than most people's homes. And they don't, not even most, like 90% of people's houses. And they don't oh yeah, I just take that out like 1 week out of the year. Otherwise it just fucking sits there.
The last section in the harbor is, finally, a real yacht, which is one giant pier for the 2 or 3
with a fucking helipad
mega yachts that rule the Monaco postcard photo and cost at least $100 million each. Obviously, you don't stop there because these things are a dime a dozen. So then you go out in the ocean and you get, what is this, a harbor for ants? Now, you might be thinking what I was thinking at the time, which was, even if you were...
Yeah, bro, at some point you have a boat that's so big that you can't dock it. Like, you have to bring it where, like, cruise ships go.
For a billionaire, why on earth would you want a mega yacht so big you can't even park it in the harbor?
Exactly. So big because then they have a smaller yacht. That's what it is. All big mega yachts have smaller, like multiple smaller yachts or like dinghies that then they go to shore in that.
Exactly. To store your other yachts in, Brokey, get with the program. At this point, I too was wondering how I could acquire a Russian nesting yacht until I was like, speaking of, what's that? And maybe a few kilometers farther out from the shore was this thing, which is the world's largest sailing yacht, and in the top 5 most expensive yachts ever built.
Bro, that like doesn't even look real. Fuck, man.
5 most expensive yachts ever built. It's owned by Andrei Melnichenko and designed by the guy who made this cool lemon squeezer that my mom just bought. Even though I had forgotten the oligarch-class yacht existed, this guy claims he doesn't even have ties to the Russian state, making him just a regular, unimportant billionaire. This argument, of course, didn't work on the Italian government after Russia invaded Ukraine, because they saw the yacht parked outside their shoreline and said, yoink, which brings us to the true top of
the Italian authorities seized one of the world's largest super yachts from an oligarch, so they stole his shit.
Hierarchy, which isn't who owns the biggest...
but he was saying he wasn't a part of Russia.
Yacht, it's who owns the biggest ocean. And you know what that means. That's right, baby, the taxpayer wins again. Checkmate, billionaires, me and the boys have once again risen to the top. Now, if you're looking to... Oh, oops, wrong.
Sponsored by the IRS.
If you're looking to avoid calls from the
IRS... Oh. Is this all an ad now? It is. Well, that was a fun fucking video, dude. Anyways. Enjoyed that. Both of you assume there's only 9 zeros between me and a billionaire. It's
Wait, what the? What the? Bro, what the freak? Ooh, 38 likes. Yes, sir. I love Joe Bart. I really love Speed though. Marlon.
Yeah. I haven't met my sister.
I
right?
met your sister one time, I thought. Didn't I?
You have met my sister?
No, or was it at...
Touch Cordis. I love Cordis. Let me try to get a dance. Why is it? That one's hard. We're gonna do BTS. BTS tonight. Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So she break that fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city. Shoes on, a couple meal, let's walk. Wait, chat, wait, chat, one sec.
Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kick out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Bing dong, call me on my phone, nice tea, I'ma get my ping pong. This is great, great hit baseball, I'm ready. Love is sweet as honey, this beach shit like money. This is cold, all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down. You know I go, hey, let's go. Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so we bring our fires, la la la. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd, everyone down below. Word up, talk, just move right up the wall. Sky's the limit, so let's the first down. Ladies and gentlemen, leave the mountains. This is great, heavy, hit the baseball, I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to check like money. This is all alone, I'm beat to death, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I go. Let's go! Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so we bring the fires, la la la. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. Light it up like dynamite.
I gotta do this again. I'm gonna do this again.
Drum rolling on like a rolling stone. Kick out, kick the drum rolling on like a rolling stone.
I love BTS. I love BTS. Oh my, please. I want to be a freaking pop star one day. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was a lot.
Inside New York City's richest suburbs.
$100 million mansions, Lamborghini dealers, secretive billionaires. An hour outside New York City in southwestern Connecticut are two towns that are among the richest in the world. In this video, we explore these places to understand how they became so rich.
Isn't Connecticut as a state also like one of the richest states? Mainly because Greenwich as well. Yeah, they have like all of New York, like all of New York rich people just live in Connecticut.
Rich. We are currently in one of the wealthiest suburbs of New York City, Old Greenwich, Connecticut.
Why is it called Greenwich if it's Greenwich? Silent W?
Median home price here is $3.5 million. Our first stop, Greenwich, Connecticut, is home to more billionaires than the United Arab Emirates.
What? The UAE has less billionaires than the city of Greenwich, Connecticut?
Greenwich, Connecticut is home to more billionaires than the United Arab Emirates. The reason is because of hedge funds, a shady and controversial industry that we explore later in this video. We took the train from New York to Greenwich, and immediately we saw—
Do you think the kids that grow up there are humble or like assholes? I think it'd be an even mix. If you grow up with parents that are genuinely like, not even millionaires, like billionaires, billionaire parents or like absurdly rich, you have to have some level of ego, like off rip.